meeting minutes, we've got Nvda earnings, we've got some Fed speakers coming out. It's gonna be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this YouTube feed kicking up over here before we kind of go through some things. Man, this is gonna be an interesting day. So let's give it a minute here so I can wait and make sure that we're live, which I believe that we are. Let's see. So market's down a little bit here, almost 1/3%, 13 points, kind of coming down to this key area. In terms of swings, there's probably not going to be a whole lot this week, guys. There's really not a whole lot. I just went kind of like full Scalp City demon mode yesterday. On like I traded SPX a little bit. You guys saw that if you're following me over on Instagram. And then I was just kind of playing around with futures, just like screwing around, and like made a nice chunk of money. And then that might just be how this week goes, which is fine. I mean, you guys know that like if push comes to shove, I can really scalp if I want to. I just don't like doing it. It just takes too much time. You're sitting here, you're like going all back and forth. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do. But like if the market is just going to present itself that way, I mean, again, take a little bit of like way less risk and then just scalp the nuts out of it. So what else do we have? So we have Nvidia earnings today. We got FOMC meeting minutes. I think we're going to reiterate a lot of the statements that have already been shown, which is obvious. That makes a whole lot of sense because again, it's just the written report of what was talked about in the closed door meeting. And again, the last time that we had one of these FOMC meetings, what happened? I mean, the Powell was like, well, we need to see data going more in the right direction in order for us to start looking at rate cuts. And now that is just not, that's just not what we're looking at. So the CPI data came out hot. A lot of the other data was coming out pretty hot as well. Oh, the other thing we have today too that a lot of you guys probably don't know about, at 1 p.m. we have the 20-year bond auction. That's going to be very important for like TLT, all of the bonds in general. And that's going to be coming before the meeting minutes. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that is actually going to react. And how the market's going to move based on that. So other than that, everybody say a nice good morning in here. We're going to do the good mornings in a second. And again, as always, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way in, the like threshold to extend the stream till 11 today is 120. So if you guys can get up to 120 likes, we will extend the stream. Let's see. We got Pepe, Dr. Bob, Wreck-It Ralph, Armando, Brian, Angel, Brosio, Cody, A-Rack, Daily Taylor, Gerald, Rogue, Wayne, Tor, what is going on? Boric, what is going on, everybody? Welcome. So, a couple of things I'm looking at. I mean, I'm still looking at Chipotle. Nvidia is going to be something that I watch today. Not to trade, just for fun. CVS looks all right, but other than that, I mean, everything was setting up really strong going into this past weekend. And then Monday kind of invalidated a lot of things. So, there really wasn't a whole lot of things to do. Like, there just really isn't. So, there are going to be weeks like that, guys. And you guys as traders, again, swing trading, a lot of you guys should be swing trading a lot more than your day trading because there's a lot more psychological, emotional, and risk management mistakes that you can make short term in the market, which, again, is going to really amp itself up when you're day trading because you're going to think that there's more opportunities than there actually are. Swing trading slows a lot of things down. So, but what you have to also realize is that in order to slow those things down sometimes, you got to really be able to take that step back. Tuesday? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Today, I know what day it is. Today, I know exactly what day it is. So, all right. And then you guys that are ready for the mastermind, all right, though, that's going to be coming out on Sunday. So we talked about that a little bit yesterday. Those of you guys that are already in the courses are going to get first access and the discount. That's going to be coming out on Sunday. It's very possible, and I think this is going to happen, that you guys are going to end up taking all the spots that are available. So, again, remember, there's only 150 spots. There's a lot of you guys in there. And then when I send it out to... Did you mean Tuesday invalidated? Yeah. All right, fine. Still, fine. Tuesday. Check, Tuesday. Got it. I know. Yesterday, I didn't know what day it was. Yesterday, I had no idea what day it is. Daniel Mitch, good morning. I think I missed a few people. Franco, Michael, Morgan, Wayne. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So... yeah, I mean, I might just scalp today. That's really it. I mean, you guys have seen me just go on absolute tears with SPX, invalidate on Monday. You said Tuesday. You guys just love being the kid from the Polar Express, huh? That's what you guys like to do. Well, actually, that's you guys in the live chat right now. You're not gonna, it's you. Copy just wanted to be clear. Yeah, I mean, they're just invalidating, which is fine. Costco yesterday was an interesting one, and then that one got sold off into, so took a little paper cut on that one. But again, I tweeted this out earlier. It's like the name of the game, the secret of trading is small wins, big winners. That's what it is. However you want to accomplish that is up to you. I mean, I give you guys the easiest systems in the world to print money with. The Day Trading Mastery course is just absolutely insane for you guys. Less trades, more profits. Can I stream FOMC minutes for a minute only? No. And then the swing trading course, I mean, you guys have seen just the amount of nasty tickers I've sent you guys, that you guys being self-sufficient in there. And this is really kind of the last week for you guys to really be getting that 50% off deal. So if you want both of them, the day trading and swing trading courses, it's buy one, get one free or 50% off right now. So, and again, those of you guys that are in the courses right now, if you want to let everybody else know what you guys have thought of them so far, let them know. Ulta just doesn't care about the market's thoughts at all. Oh, Ulta's nasty. I mean, I kind of wish I held that thing, but I traded it twice. Off the weekly, I mean, I told you guys about this 2 times. Yeah, off the weekly, and then we had this trade here. So this was the trade off of the daily on Ulta. I mean, this risk to reward setup here, I don't know what it actually was. What was it, like 1 to 4? 1 to 5.69. That's disgusting. And then the weekly setup, you'll be able to see it in here, was off of here, the break here. I ended up making about 80% on this one, made a lot more in terms of percentages on this Ulta trade here, because again, I'd already made money on it. I went a little bit shorter in terms of the expiration, and the risk to reward was actually a lot better, so I could size it nicely and still have the same risk. So that was a really awesome one. Arac just finished the course and it's fire. Thank you, buddy. Loving the courses, says Morgan. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see. Man, Ulta's nasty. Again, there's no like, and this is what you guys got to realize too. Like, everything in the market, people try to overcomplicate things, and keep it simple. This swing course has some awesome info in it. Thank you. Morgan says, can't beat the 50% off for the simple breakdown of knowledge, and it really helps put it all together. There you go. There you go, Morgan. Franco says, wish you could buy the course. Broke is a joke. Well, hang around here, buddy. I mean, sometimes I throw some freebies out here for you guys. Every once in a while, we'll be able to enter something on stream. So, I mean, again, do not follow me. Nothing I do here is for you guys to do it. It's just it's just to make sure that, like, you guys, it's just an illustration of the strategy. Like, the whole point of me sending out the watch list to you guys every single week, guys, is not like, ooh, trade alert. It's so that you guys can see the strategy and how it sets up in real time. Because remember, I'm not going to be here forever. I'm gone in like a couple months. Bye-bye. See ya. And you guys need to be self-sufficient. It'll pay for itself. There you go. I'm happy you're considering selling some calls on your long term. All right. I'll tell you guys this. All right, let's see. Maybe, all right, we'll go through this. Everybody, make sure you guys hit the like button on here. This is going to be fun. Wow, we're almost at 50 likes already. Thank you, team. Raphael, good morning. So I was looking at just like what I could sell premiums on my long term in some of my largest positions, like an AMD, a Facebook, Dix, and things like that. And the amount of money that I would collect if I just sold calls that expire, let's say between next January and next June, at like solid prices too, like higher, not like at the money ones, like solid prices. Like, I'd be happy selling these positions at these prices if these contracts, like, I got exercised on them. It's like between like 30 and 40 grand. Like, it may even be more. Like, it may even be more, like 30, 40 G's. And I was like, why don't I just do that? Like, because, I mean, I do have to use some of it to be able to do the other parts of it, but then I would just have a boatload of cash to just buy dips if I want to. I was like, why not? And then if I went for the June expiration, it's more than a year of time to expiration, so I think it would get taxed at long-term instead of short-term capital gains if they were to all expire worthless. So it's just free money. Like, why wouldn't I just take the free money? I'm just creating my own dividend. And then my basis on all of those would go to, like, negative. I'd have negative basis on my entire thing. Which is kind of ridiculous. I didn't know, like, I knew around, like, what it would be, like, if I went that far out, but, like, I didn't know it was going to be like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Just because it's on the swing list does not mean it's an immediate buy. Yeah, I mean, if you guys think that just because I send you guys the list, it's an immediate buy, you haven't even watched a single second of the courses. You just haven't. Like, if you watch the courses, it doesn't make any sense for you guys to do that. But yeah, 50% off deal is still good, and you're just in time to make sure that you're going to be able to get first access to the to those 150 mastermind spots. So you guys are going to get first access, and then I'm sending it out to the 4,700 people email list that people have been waiting for it on. So I mean, you guys are kind of gonna have to be quick on it, but you guys are gonna have about a week to hop in, and before I send it out to everybody else. Selling premiums, best way to invest those long-term credits. You could hedge using 10% of the credit. I won't, though. Because technically that is a hedge, if you think about it. Just by selling the premium, you have already hedged. Because if you're going to hedge with 10% of the credit, you're creating a collar. So you can do that. I just don't want a collar on it. I'd rather just keep collecting the premium. There's a lot of so selling those calls would be a thesis. They would be coming down. Not necessarily, Tor. Like, think about it. Like, remember, my AMD position is huge in relation to my well, I mean, for some of you guys, you might think it's massive. For some of you guys, you might think it's not massive. And then for some of you guys, I mean, it would just be like, in general, it's a large percentage of my overall portfolio. So if I want to be able to get out at certain prices, especially with AMD, like if it goes on a moon mission for some reason, like I'm fine getting out at the price that I would sell the calls at. If it wants to chop around and do whatever it wants, fine, I'll collect the premium. And then if I want to sell before, like after the calls expire, sure, I don't care. It's fine with me. Bring on the mastermind course. Oh man, you guys are in for a treat. It's the only one we're ever going to do. You guys are going to have access to it forever. It's the full financial education, the all macroeconomics. Yeah, obviously we're going to do day trading and swing trading. I've got like 5-6 new strategies for you guys to talk about. And then also the long-term investing stuff too. So we've got a lot of awesome things to talk with you guys about in that mastermind. The lucky few of you guys who are actually able to get in, you guys are going to be set up forever. So, Tor, it's not as much as it's coming down. It's taking advantage of higher premiums after they've already run up. So, like, let's say that I sold the calls on AMD when it was at 130, but, like, now it's at 180. It's like, well, I'd be out. Now it's at 180. I can. Any idea why IBM sold off so hard yesterday? Just the overall market. It happens. It happens. No big deal. Like, it doesn't... What you got to realize, guys, is with the swings, it's like the losses are going to be so tiny and the wins are going to be multiple bigger than any of the losses that you're going to take. Every time. I mean, more so if you're trading shares, but, like, it becomes... The standard deviation of performance is a little bit more spread out with options because, like, we could hit 1,000, 2,000% gains with the options trades on them. IBM cucked us? Yeah, it did. Whatever. I mean, it's gonna happen. I know that you guys have, like, it's very strange that, like, you're seeing me getting stopped out on some of these swings because of what we've done over the last 5 months here. Like, it's very rare that we were getting stopped out, but, like, yeah, it happens. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. That's why I harp on risk management so much with you guys because, again, I don't want you guys thinking that just because we've called out every single trade that's about to explode, every single stock that's, like, ripped in the last 5 months, that, like, that's going to continue forever. If it happens, we are going to be there to be able to, like, take advantage of those trades. But, like, yeah, there are going to be stop outs. Whatever. Like, it's okay. The max risk you're taking on there is, like, maybe 1%, 1-2. Part of the game. Exactly. They're just paper cuts. Like, you guys saw me do it on IBM yesterday. I was like, if it hits here, I'm done. It hit there, I'm done. And then we just continued about our day. It's refreshing seeing a teacher lose unlike these other YouTuber snakes. Yeah, exactly. People do, though. People do, like, are annoying to me about that on Instagram. They're like, you only show winners. And it's like, All right, man. You guys know that the strategy has like a 30 to 40% win rate. The risk to reward average on it is like 1 to 6. Like it prints. Like, why would I just start being like, oops, look, a tiny loss, and like get no views on Instagram? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'll put them on my story and be like, look, I lost. But the problem is that you see all these other people that are just out here scamming everybody, and then everybody else has a bad taste in their mouth when they see people like me coming in here and teaching you guys what you actually need to know the right way. So, again, you guys all get 50% off on those. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys are getting that before the end of the week. It's going to give you guys first access to the mastermind. I'm so excited for this, guys, because there's so many things that I want to talk about with you guys on stream that like I don't have enough time to fully go through with you guys. And now I do. Now I can write it all down, make sure that we're good to go. It's going to be sick. Like, I know, I don't know if you guys have been in some of these other influencers masterminds before, but nobody's doing it like we're about to. A total of 0 people have the ability to do this. I can't think of one. Fibs on the daily chart are going to be very reliable if we do get a sell-off. Yeah, they will. They will. You can use them on the daily. I've done it before. There was a really nasty one last year for a sell-off. Like a really nasty one. Will the wrangle strategy be covered? No. No, it won't. Sorry. Yeah, TLT is just kind of doing nothing over here. It's going to be interesting to see how this behaves with the bond auction today, but I'm probably just going to Scalp City and doing nothing. Risking like nothing per trade, just like whatever. This is like a dud of a week for me, I think. Like, it's just, there are going to be some weeks where we just don't do a whole lot. Be nice to get one of those nasty day trades, though, with the day trading mastery course strategy. All eyes on Nvda. Yep. I mean, I've got it up. Do I have it up here? Yeah, I do. I got Nvidia's down 1.83% right now. $12, almost $13 in the pre-market. We'll see. We're doing a lot. We're going to be doing some math in the mastermind too. Simple math. The Tesla fibs are really valuable. Tesla behaves very nicely. How about the willy-nilly strategy? There's one in there for you. There's a little willy-nilly one in there. The only reason why there's one in there for you, because the math behind it, and you guys have seen this one before, is really important for some of the other strategies, so we do have to talk about that one in order to make the other strategies make sense. CVS is still looking good, though. I don't know if I'm going to touch it. It's not bad. It's just not great, you know? Ulta, this was just a massive trade. This was epic. Did anybody still hold the Ultas through? Like, because we've been on Ulta since down here in the low 480s. Up to 541. That's filthy. Like, that's filthy. What else did I give you guys? Affirm, Mara, AMD, DraftKings, PayPal, Palo Alto. Even though Palo Alto got absolutely manhandled after hours. I mean, I'm happy we were able to nail this. This was the Palo Alto trade that we had on this break. And now you see it's trading up here. This orange area is where it's trading in the pre-market, down 25%. Ouch! Ouch, Palo Alto. Oh my lord, this thing had a knife. What else do we have for earnings after Rivian reports. Rivian reports after hours today. How's Rivian doing? Down a little bit in the pre-market here. All right. Woo! All right, guys. You guys are moving along on the like button here. I like to see it. Welcome, everybody. Again, if you guys get up to 120 today on the like button, we'll stream longer. We'll go till 11. Yeah, Palo Alto got hammered. It was on the watch list for this week, too. Just looking at this here, I mean, this was looking good for another potential setup to the upside. Now, I did not see that it had earnings on Tuesday when I was looking at this, but yesterday we did when we were looking at it. I was like, maybe we take a little flyer, do something, but I was like, why would we trade earnings on it? Doesn't make any sense. The chart looked great. But again, this is also hilarious. This is also really, really, really funny. There are a lot of things that people do on social media that like just signify that they have literally zero idea what they're doing in the market or have any idea how markets actually work. I've seen this a lot less, but I used to see it all the time. People used to say that the chart was like the chart was front running news. Hey, thank you for helping me get set up with both courses when I messaged you on Insta. No problem, Jamie. No problem, buddy. Yeah, and again, guys, when you guys hop into the courses and you guys have any questions on anything, I'm always around to answer your guys' questions. Just shoot me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and we're good to go. Amazon, I am looking at. But here's what people would do. They would say, the chart is showing you where the stock wants to go anyway, and the news is irrelevant. All right, that's not how it works. News does drive the market. Like Palo Alto, great example. This chart looks great for upside movement. What happened on earnings? Death. I don't understand that. I don't get it. But, you know, some people just like losing money in the market. That's fine. Not here. This one's funny, though. Palo Alto was fun to trade, but I was looking at it yesterday. Amazon was added to the Dow last night. Yes, sir, it was. Yeah, and then what was I gonna say? Oh, the Palo Alto premiums were ridiculous as well. They were like $1,100 for at the monies. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know what these people do, man. There is a lot of BS out there in the trading space. It's like people are trying to just like power hour video. Why would we do a power hour? Did you ever see the Wall Street Bets post saying that every single thing on planet Earth is priced in already? No, I don't go on Wall Street Bets, but that does sound like an interesting theory. It's not. Everything is not priced in, but it'd be a fun theory to go through because things are not because you would never see any reaction to news ever if everything was priced in. You just wouldn't like. Let's see, team. Oh my God, 3 likes away from 50. You guys are on your way to extending the stream. Tinfoil brain. Yeah, I mean, they're fun. I go down lots of rabbit holes. That's how I know a lot of different things. Can I say any of them on the stream? Nope. Nope. We are not having tinfoil hat corner over here. Conspiracy time. Nope. That's a great way to get me canceled. So... for the more advanced traders, why? You want to trade power? I trade power hour a lot, but it's risky. I usually only do it when I already have a really good day. I've been trading a lot more SPX recently, and I kind of like it. I've been a little too cautious with it. Like, I move my stops up real quick and into profit real quick. And, like, if I was doing it on ES, I'd be fine. But, like, there are some instances where, like, the premiums are moving the goalposts and, like, Palantir not having any fun this morning. No, if that gets to 20, I'll buy, like, 10 grand of it. The Antarctica stuff. The problem with the Antarctica stuff is that if you go, if you're towing the line. You're towing the line because most of the Antarctica stuff is just flat Earth. That's what it is. You once traded power hour with NQ, never again. I mean, you gotta know what you're doing. Yeah, like Ralph and I love the last 30 minutes. Hold on. No. I'm just saying. No, Daniel. Stop. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying in response to Pepe's thing that he's towing the line between becoming one. There can be some great volatility. Yeah, I mean, you guys have seen me hit like 1,000% SPX trades, and that's usually the time that they come. It's where your people live, the lizard people? Oh, I didn't know that. What the heck? Maybe I was adopted or something. Who knows? All right, guys, we got 6 minutes to go until market open. I hope you guys are ready for another amazing day. Oh, my God. It's going to be fun. Yeah, Palantir getting smacked. I think I got that over here somewhere. Maybe not. No, we don't need Ulta. What's this? Nvda. Yeah, we'll get Palantir over here. I mean, if that thing gets to 20 or below, I'll buy like 10 grand. Probably. I don't know. The underground alien base? Oh, okay. Nah, you know what I've been getting into recently? The pyramids. The pyramids are cool, man. I just want to go see them. They're just cool. Things I've learned over the past month or so of trading power. I give you, I scalp, you trade, we both win, but you win bigger. Yeah. I have larger targets. Like the thing is that if I'm going to trade something that is high risk, I better get a good reward. So like to me, and you're also trading SPY, I think most of the time. Like, and most of the time it's just like, sometimes I'll do it quick, like, or I'll just get scared out of them and just be done. Like that one day where I was like, the Antarctica pyramids? No. Don't worry. I know about those. Stop. We're not talking about the pyramids today, guys. We're not talking about the pyramids. Stock market time. We got FOMC minutes, and we got Nvda earnings. We can talk about the pyramids another day. But yeah, like if I'm gonna sling them. Let's see, guys. Again, as you guys are filtering in, make sure you guys are tapping that like button. We are gonna have another great day. I think it's just gonna be Scalp City. I mean, I'm gonna see if there's anything in the morning here that I can get, but usually I don't do much until the afternoon. Stop talking about freaking Antarctica. Stop. The market's gonna open in 4 minutes, guys. We got money to make, or stocks to watch. That's really it. It's where his people are from? No, no, there's one in like Brazil. In your own opinion, what would be the best time of the day to get into an option contract on Nvidia? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What is your goal with this? All right, this is a great question that I think we have to no. We got to talk about this. Lucas, I want to have a little conversation with you right now. This could come across as me being an a-hole, but it's not. It's for your own good. Lewis, why do you want options on Nvidia today? Because just that question in and of itself makes it seems like you don't necessarily understand what today is actually bringing for Nvidia and what will happen to their options. Because the time, and again, the way that the question is formatted too doesn't make any sense. What time of day to get an Nvidia option? The time of day is irrelevant here. So here's kind of what we got to look for. Remember, every single thing that I do in the market is based on systems versus discretion. Let me take that back. 95% of the things that I do in the market are based on systems versus discretion. Sometimes, yeah, I want to have some fun. Take a shot at some stuff. Don't we all? But if you think that buying Nvidia options going into their earnings, where it's the most talked about stock, the premiums are going to be through the absolute roof. You have to see an absolutely monster move in either direction, like at least 20% up or down in Nvidia's share price on earnings. It could even be more in order to make a little bit of money on those premiums. So what you're trying to do here, Lucas, is basically trade the most low probability thing in the market. I don't like that. I think of things in probabilities. My day trading strategy, high probability of success over time. My swing trading strategy, very high probability of success over time. So I just stick to what works, and then if I need to scalp, I need to scalp. Everything yesterday on the swing trades knife, yeah, no entries on any, except for Costco. Costco I took a paper cut on, but that was it. I mean, now all of those are now invalidated. There were a lot of things that were setting up really, really, really good going into this week. We had that triple bottom on SPX. If we started to move up a little bit, we could have looked a little bit better, but no, it came down. That's fine. Now might as well just buy shares. Of what? Are you talking about Nvidia or are you talking about the swings? For this, no, the swings all got invalidated. There were no breaks. There were no breaks. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds to go until market open. Here we go. Let's see. We got Nvidia. Wow, Nvidia down almost $15 here, $14.50. Not to mention the IV crush on the weeklies. Exactly. the smart thing to do, which again, this is one of the things that we're going to talk about in the mastermind, would be an iron condor or an iron butterfly. So let's see what we get on ES here. I mean, I'm not going to do anything until, I don't know, first 30 minutes probably. I was thinking about something out of here, just like a little like move up to here. Like, there have been a lot of times recently where I'm sitting here looking at the market, and I'm like, oh, it's going to go here. And then I'm like, nah, I'm not going to trade it. And then it does. So that's kind of why I've been trading a lot more SPX, because the way that I've been viewing price recently has just been, oh, about Nvidia. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do anything on earnings. I would do a total of nothing on their earnings. It doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't get it. Like, because here's the thing. Most people will look at that and be like, oh, maybe I can make, let's say that you make 20 grand on Nvidia's earnings. Let's just say you make 20 grand. What are you going to do with that 20 grand? Is it life-changing? No. Do you know what you're then doing in the market after that big trade? No. What are the odds that it's going to happen? You're probably going to lose it. If you're smart, you withdraw it, but easily that trade could, it's most likely that trade either calls or puts, even a strangle would just go to zero and you lose all the money that you have. So, to me, it really never makes sense. Sometimes I'll do it just for fun. But it's not like, oh, let's go have fun with earnings. Like, and I have that post-earning strategy that we're going to be talking about in the mastermind with you guys too, where you guys don't even have to wait or play the actual earnings. You just have to wait. Makes things so much easier. $20 grand would change your life some. Yeah, but it wouldn't set you up forever. Like what I'm trying to, with that, with the, whatchamacallit, with the selling those calls on like AMD, Facebook, Dix, like I'd raise a bunch of cash, but like I'm not gonna just go like screw around with it. Like I'm just gonna wait for dips. Did you share that post-earning strategy somewhere? No, that's going to be in the mastermind, Daily Taylor. So we're going to talk about that in the mastermind. Because you guys saw me go 3 for 3 on it this earnings season. And they were all like 200, 300% trades. All of them. I only did 3 of them. There were some other ones that we could have done that I just didn't want to do. ARM was one that I kind of wanted to do and didn't. That would have been an absolutely epic one. I just didn't. That's fine. Yeah, nothing crazy here. I wouldn't expect all that much out of the market going into FOMC minutes and Nvidia earnings as well. You look at ES on the daily here, S&P 500 futures. This is trying to shift the trend down. So this is kind of what I was talking about in that tweet yesterday, where the market is starting to show signs of a shift of trend. What I mean by that is when you look at this market here, you have low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. This is an interesting spot here. So this is basically the same thing that we're looking at from here. We have a little bit of a shift in here. And we come up, we try to make a new high, and we can't. This has got to go away. We try to make a new high, and we can't, and then we start selling off. That's very similar to what we're seeing here. We came up, failed to make a new high, and now we're selling off. We need to see what's going to happen at some of these areas here and see if we can get that further push to the upside. If we can't and we start selling off, we're not going to be swinging things to the upside. 120 people here, smash the like. Yeah, guys, you are halfway there to extend in the stream. 120 likes is the like threshold if you guys want to extend the stream today till 11. Yeah, go for it. It makes it easier for you guys to come back here as well. Costs you nothing to do. It helps me out a whole lot. But this is what we're looking at here. If we start to fail and come down below some of these levels here, I mean, yeah, you are holding right around like this 497 area, 4970. If we start to fail, I mean, we could come down to here, 4865. We could come all the way back down here to 4800 on ES. What does that mean for the potential swings to the upside? Well, it means that the probability of those following through is a lot lower. So what do? We don't. We just sit back. Now, yeah, I could take some short-term put positions to the downside using basically inverting the strategy and using it in the same way, which we probably will do, and you definitely can do. but they're going to be smaller with shorter expirations because the down moves are usually a lot quicker and more aggressive than the up moves. I mean, sometimes we'll catch things like we did with the Firm, Mara, paper, like some of those big ones that just rocket right away. And then again, if you guys see anything here today that you guys like, let me know. Let me know. Rivian looks all right here. It's just kind of like just fizzling out down here at these lows. I want to see what happens with their earnings today. Rivian would be one that I would be very interested if this gets a pop at playing the post-earnings strategy on. Or there's two of them actually. So the post-earnings strategy is one that's like a little bit more short-term. But then I would look for something like we did on Netflix, where we saw this really, really nice move to the upside here. I actually played the post-earnings strategy on this, and then I drilled it again. This was the trade that you guys all took. I was actually buying it down in here. Little bit more high risk on that one, but this was one that I took and absolutely drilled Netflix last week. Palantir bouncing up there a little bit, but nothing crazy. Nvidia trying. Let's see what ES is doing. Is this just hanging out in the zone? Pretty much, yeah. ES is not really doing anything here. I would not expect the market to do anything crazy, guys. I really wouldn't. Later in the day, I'll probably go to Scalp City and just like, if something looks good, yeah, I'll play around with it. But other than that, nope. Just gonna be hanging out. Why was Costco invalidated? Costco broke to the upside and then broke the low of day. Where my stop was. So I just got out. The trades that we lost on, because there was another one I showed you guys that I tried to hit on Netflix and got stopped on this day. The Costco looks very similar to this. So Netflix gets a pop above a couple of these levels. This is where I was buying. Looks good for a second and then fails and breaks whatever the low of day was in here. And I had to get out of it. Little paper cut. Pan W put 10,000%. Ralph, did you really do that? Will Nvidia go up for earnings? No idea. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Nvidia for earnings. But here's kind of the thing that people are worried about with Nvidia is, one, since Nvidia has gone on such a drastic moon mission over the last couple months here, and honestly the last year and a half, what people are saying is that some of the earnings expectations that Wall Street is setting out for them are a little too aggressive. So it's going to be hard for Nvidia to meet some of these expectations, which could potentially mean that they would sell off aggressively on earnings. The second thing is that people are literally just taking the most basic analysis of what the chart looks like and says, oh my God, it's gone up so much now, that must mean it must come down. That does not mean that at all. But what we do know for sure is that we don't know what's going to happen with Nvidia's earnings. So what do us as very smart and savvy traders or investors do in those types of market conditions? We just wait. Jacqueline, are you in the swing trading course? Because that's all taken care of and all explained in the swing trading course for you. All the entries, all the stop, everything is all talked about in there. The setup, the risk to rewards, where you're putting your targets, where you're entering, where your stops are, the equation for how many shares you need to buy if you're trading shares. That's all in the Swing Kings course. Ralph, did you trade the Palo Alto puts for 10,000%? Did you really? That's dirty, bro. Sit on your hands. Exactly. That's what we do, Wayne. There's no reason for us to do anything else. ES making a little move here. Where's Tally? Nothing. Up 4 cents. Just waiting for that bond auction. CVS coming up a little. Amazon looks nice today. I had it up. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Not the biggest fan of this. Honestly. Not the biggest fan. I mean, it was just added to the Dow. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. I want to get through FOMC minutes and Nvidia earnings and see what happens with the market. Because let's say Amazon is going to be the one that fires off, whatever, we miss it, but then 50 other tickers are going to start setting up really nicely if the market starts to come back. So the result of Amazon moving around is pretty irrelevant to me. Does that make sense? Like, if we start to see the market start to move back to the upside, have a little bit more positive reaction off of Nvidia and Nvidia earnings and the FOMC meeting minutes, there's going to be a lot more opportunity there. There is no scarcity of opportunity in this market ever. I mean, we were, we were in that situation, 2 or 3 weeks ago, where there were just so many different opportunities, and every single one of them were just hitting. And I was like, I can't trade all of them. Like, that's why I screwed up on the crowd trade, because all of the other trades that I had out there were looking really good, and crowd was lagging a little, so I ditched it, and then it ripped, too. They all went nuts. Teladoc puts finally got hit. Those were around 220%. Yeah. Oh, you really slung it around there with the earnings, buddy. Yeah. Oh, and I've been out of Netflix since it came up really close to our level and then rejected, and that was free. So Netflix, after like this day here, I'd made it all free and then was just riding it out. So I mean, we can leave this up here, but it doesn't really matter. We've all been out of this one. Where's DG? Where's that one today? I mean, you guys were drilling that thing. How's that looking? Dude, DG is still holding on here for you guys. Oh my lord. That's a good one. This is a real good one, especially off this weekly. I mean, I'd be trading contracts that had a lot more time on them on this break, but it looks very similar to what we did on Ulta, so run it up. Do your thing. I'm not in that one. I didn't like the spreads on it, but that was another thing where like a lot of the spreads recently have been kind of icky, which I have not enjoyed. Nothing on ES here. What's up, team? What's up, Rycack? How you doing, buddy? You guys might be able to hit the like threshold today for the 120 for the extended stream. You guys might do it. I like this new phone. I really do like the new phone. It's like an Apple... It's an iPhone 15, I think. It's pretty sick. Is Tia swing? Probably not, but we can look. No. Nah, it looks okay. It's just like, it's just a slow grind up. Plus, guys, as we talk about, it's like, I really like to focus in on the stocks that we know can move very aggressively. Is AT&T one that can move very aggressively? Not really. BABA is an interesting one. You saw HSI starting to break a little here. Ooh, I actually don't hate that. I do not hate that. BABA is getting a little spicy there. Let's see. Yeah, I did see Palo Alto. Boston? I love Boston, dude. Boston's great. Yeah, Palo Alto's down horrendously. Bond's kind of quiet this morning so far. Yeah, they're waiting on whatchamacallit, the auction coming in later. BABA I do not hate here at all. I kind of like that. Did they give me that? Oh, they did. Nice. China stocks are seeing a boost as well. The new restrictions on international trade first in last 30 minutes of their market. Yeah, they also, if you look at, somebody posted the HSI chart. I think it was it David? Somebody posted the HSI chart. And I saw it somewhere. I don't know. Sometimes they just pop up and I'm like, or maybe it was a retweet somewhere. That's Hang Seng. So, I mean, if they get a little aggressive there, that could be real fun. Yeah, I don't... no, yeah, here it is. That's one of them. That wasn't the chart that I saw, but that's one of them. Yeah, I kind of like that. What did you say they were waiting on? The bonds? Bond auctions. There's a 20-year auction at 1 p.m. Here comes Baba. $4,954. On what? ES or SPX? Why are these moving so weirdly? What's TLT doing? Well, that's barely moving. That's weird. Cool, thanks. No problem, Anthony. There we go, Baba. All right, maybe we finally hit our Baba trade here. That'd be nice. How do bond options? No, auctions. Auctions. So, if the bond auctions are a reflection of demand for United States Treasuries. So, if there is higher demand for United States Treasuries, it ends up pushing yields lower, which can then be good overall for the market having lower yields out there. Mortgage rates come down, people can get loans at lower rates, things like that. If they come in with less demand in the market, bond yields will spike because the interest rate on the bonds and the values of the bonds are inversely correlated. So then that causes yields to come up, which then causes markets to sell off. That's typically what happens. Baba looking pretty good here, up 4%. I like this. That's a solid setup there, especially on Baba at the lows. Nice pop, consolidate, boom. If this thing can break above 78.43 here and then start to get going above this little area here that I have drawn out, I mean, I don't hate that trade at all. Market just needs to hold on, though. And it's not. And Baba doesn't give a you-know-what. So let's see. Let's see. The SPX 20 SMA. All right, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, and again, guys, remember, the 50% off deal for the courses is really, really only good for, like, this week and kind of next week. But if you hop in next week, you're not going to get first access and a discount to the mastermind. You're going to be on the other list where you're going to get whatever spots remain after all the existing course members hop into it. And there's already 4,700 people on the other list, on the other like email wait list for the mastermind. And there's only 150 spots. So it's possible that all the course members take them. But that mastermind is going to be the best piece of financial education that you guys ever receive for a tiny fraction of the cost that it cost me to learn it. Starbucks looking to go higher. Let's take a look. No, I don't like that. That's kind of weird looking. That's not for me. Trampoline when it came on the radio the other day. Was it the remix or was it the actual song? Because the Jaws remix is epic. Did I play that for you guys one day and then that's when YouTube like demonetized my stream that day? That was annoying. That was very mean of them. Let the team vibe out for a little bit with some crazy music. They were just like, nah, dude, you're gonna get hit with a strike. Not a strike, but like, you know, they were kind of mean to me. All right. Do we have any data coming out? Let's see. Peter, no. Let's see. It's a very strange way to put it. It's a very strange way to put it. Let me see. What were we looking at? I feel like we got more Fed speakers, don't we? We've Bowman out one. Same approximate time as the bond auction. Let's see. The real song, the remix is way better. The remix is way better. The remix is sick, dude. I listen to that in the gym sometimes. I had a pretty nasty chest day today. It was pretty good. Ran a little 8x8. That was rough. That was a rough one. Then I got to go to the gym again later. And I only got a few weeks left of my 75 hard. And then this thing is all mine. Then I can go nuts on it. But then I was thinking about this too. Like, I'm probably not going to drink a whole lot after this is done. Like, yeah, I'll let it rip for like 2 weeks and then just go back to not drinking that much. All right, you guys are like 40 likes away from the extended stream threshold over here. There you guys go. IOVA insider buying underway. Buyout around the corner. Ooh. Wait, you think there's a buyout around the corner, or you know there's a buyout around the corner? Yeah, this is not buyout. You guys know I'm not gonna be. I don't like buyout tax. That's not for me. Seems like AMD is breaking down from consolidation. Yeah, it is. When am I gonna do the Apex? Oh, all right. Maybe I'll do maybe we'll do that soon. Just screw around on like an Apex account. You gotta realize though, it's not serious. Like, this is not. If I do it, you guys shouldn't be like, ooh, let's go try to make money. This is gonna be an illustration of like why you don't do it that way. Probably. Unless I mean, my discretion's pretty good. But I'll like increase the stream delay and then we're just gonna do it for entertainment. Like, guys, when I scalp, I'm barely holding things. I'm like scaling out stops to break even, holding runners and hoping for the best. That's what I do. On very specific things, but like setups, but it's not. Here comes ES coming back up. Yeah, we'll do that this week or next week. I kind of want to. I mean, this would be a good week for it because I'm just going to be scalping anyway, but. Telly coming down. I feel like it'd be fun. Also, I think Apex is still having that like 71% off sale for you guys and the 1 day to pass. So I know there's a lot of nonsense going on with like the Forex prop firms, but if you guys want to check out Apex, there you guys go. There's that link. I mean, those deals are pretty epic over there for you guys. Nvda not having fun. Let's see. You're going to be a bad example when you win over half the time. I know. That's the problem. Like, that's why, like, I can... All right, so here's kind of why I teach you guys so much about staying away from discretionary trading versus, like, having systems the way that I teach you to and hand you in those courses. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know the spots where the market has a higher probability of doing one thing over another. That's not something that I can just teach you. It's you have to sit here and stare at it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Like, there are some trades that I take where it's like, yeah, I could kind of explain what I'm doing, but it's not going to be like a completely repeatable, back-testable process for you to look at. Which is why most of what I do is just using those systems, which makes more money over time. Like, yeah, can I come in here and just scalp a little bit and be done? Yes. Is that something I like doing? No. I just do it every now and then because it's like, if the market, like, yeah, don't try this at home, then proceeds to do it at home. Exactly. Because that's how most people trade. Most people lose. I just, like, if you look at markets long enough and think about why they're doing what they're doing, you can see it, but it's not like a, oh, look, let's teach that. Like, you can't. Like, there's no way for me to input thousands of data points of candles into your brain. Which is why those simple back-testable strategies that print money over time that I give you guys in the courses are so effective. Because you're just looking at a couple of very specific things. Less trades, more profits, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it works. Baba coming down a little. Where's Telly? Nothing. Got to develop the lizard eyes. I mean, sorta. It's just experience. That's what it is. It's not like there are certain things that can point you in the right direction, but there are certain times in the at 10. No. Nvidia earnings are after hours. Nvidia earnings are after hours. ES really respecting this zone down here. Tesla's mooning. Tesla's setting up really nicely. What did I say I wanted to see out of Tesla? Pop into this gap here and consolidate. If this can tighten up a little bit more, I would have no problems playing this up to like 212. Maybe even like 217, 218. I'd have no problems with that. GTC Cloud Ticker doesn't care about the bad earning? What is this? Yeah, but hold on. This is not US. Yeah, I mean that 495 on SPY. I mean, is it just hanging out there? It's probably hold on. It's probably this. It's probably 5K on SPX, or is it lower? Oh, no. Huh, that's weird. Is it 495? I rarely know where SPY's trading these days. Yeah, it is 495. Interesting. All right, let's see what we got. Tech Valley play at this point today? Yeah, I mean, you're right on that one. Oh my god. 8 likes away from 100? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's basically the new Cuck Zone. Yeah, that was fun. The Cuck Zone was fun. That was an interesting one. Where's Neo? Is Neo having a day off of this? No. That's a weekly. Wait, was I in the weekly for Baba? I don't hate it. I was on the weekly. Huh. Alright. Well, that was an oopsie. That was like, why aren't these candles moving that much? Then I look and it's on the freaking weekly. I like the weekly chart on it, though. That could be good for some more time on that thing right there. Huh. Baba. You want to get a little spicy on the weekly? Okay. All right. I see how it is. Huh. The 20 SMA is at 494. Yeah, I mean it could hit that, but and that's a good weekly setup there. I just didn't realize it was the weekly. I thought it was the daily. The daily doesn't look bad. Daily, you got what, like 78-ish, 78.50, and then you could get up to like 79.80 if it wants to go. All right. What is this? What do we got? Oh, this is interesting. Euro area February consumer confidence, negative 15.5 versus the estimate of negative 15.5. So right at expectations on that one. Could be interesting going into Euro close. Netflix bouncing? Yeah, we're not touching Netflix though. Why would we touch Netflix? It's not setting up. We nailed Netflix twice. The post-earnings setup and then the other version of the post-earnings setup. We hit it twice. Baba losing it a little here. Nothing crazy though. Elden Ring? What's that? Oh shoot, I think you guys are gonna do it today on the extended stream. Welcome everybody. If anybody's new, let me know. I'd love to see I'd love to introduce you guys to the group here. Love to say hi. What else you got? Anything on Twitter that we need? Everybody's saying like Bezos, Elon, and Zuckerberg are selling heavily. It's like, it's the end of the year, guys. That's what they do. They sell at the end of the year. Thoughts on HLT? Let's take a look. I don't hate it. You get a couple more days of flatlining here. This is what? This is at the highs, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad. That could be a nice little all-time high breakout there. I don't hate that at all. I mean, the movements aren't that insane, but I don't hate. This would probably be a shares play. The option chain's probably terrible. Bitcoin looking weak today? Yeah, Bitcoin's not having fun. Let's see. Oh, here comes ES. Hello. Where's Telly? Telly not moving. Bob trying a little, but nothing crazy. That's a pretty big candle on ES there. Ulta at all-time high. Really? That was a sick call, guys. This Ulta was just a disgusting call. Swing Kings got it first. Dude, you guys were able to manhandle this. It's close. I mean, that's at what, 556? So you still got a lot of room there. It could do it pretty quick, but I mean, you can see these Ulta moves like $9. Like, it can go there. It'll probably take a few days though. How's Baba looking? It's just chilling. Yeah, the Ulta trade was insane. We hit it twice. I could have held the... What is going on with ES? What's the news here, guys? What's going on here? That's a big boy candle out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, this was kind of the... Not the trade. I mean, this is kind of what I was looking at for the pre-market. Like, entry somewhere in here, stops down below here, scalp it back up to these levels here. But Palantir's trying to fight back? Yeah, definitely was. Ulta, getting up there. Yeah, I mean, if this thing hits 20, I'll throw some cash at it. Up the average a little bit, and then won't enter until it gets below whatever the new average is. But I'd probably need to do the premium selling first in order to do that. But yeah, Palantir is trying to fight back here. Yeah, you came right to it. Data candle? It looks like it, but there was no data coming out. IWM didn't get it? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, we kind of got our candle here that I would have traded off of, but no, not really. Tesla ripping, dude. Jeez. Look at Tesla go. Oh my God. Telly hanging out doing nothing. Yeah, let's see what ES wants to do here. You break and close above a couple of these levels. I mean, you're going to be hunting 498.950 and then 499.350. Melly, what's that? That looks pretty dirty. This would be on the weekly. See? Watch. Boom. That's another weekly setup you've got here. Enter on the break of probably 1791. And then you're targeting what? 1967. That would be that first TP. I mean, you could go 1913. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, TLT's doing 0. Baba's just flashing around. IWM staring at a new low of day. Interesting. Yeah, that's not having any fun. Small caps are not having any fun right now. Huh. Okay. Melly might be a rug pull. Why? Why? What about that chart says that you think it's going to be a rug pull? Is there like some crazy news going on with it? Because I haven't seen anything like that. I mean, I also don't know what this thing is, so. Yeah, and again, guys, that 50% off deal for the courses, the 13, 14 winning months in a row day trading mastery course strategy. I mean, if you guys are struggling in the market, there you go. Just handing you a just nasty profitable strategy. And then obviously you guys have seen how powerful the swing trading course has been. Those are 50% off right now, or buy one, get one free. The link is at the top of the live chat, but I will throw it in here for you guys too, just so that you guys have it. Oh, earnings? Oh, that makes sense. I'm looking at them on the weekly, so I can't see when their earnings are, but is it today? Tomorrow. So I won't be touching that, obviously. Tally moving a little. Dollar. Where? Ooh, that is a good call. Where is Dixie? Oh, yeah, if the dollar loses. How's that dollar been just stair-stepping and the market's going up? How's that work? How's that work? When is this from? December? What the heck is going on? What's wrong with you, market? What's going on? Something's wrong here. This doesn't make much sense. Right, let's get ES back on here. What are the ticks? What are the like point values on RTX? Does anybody know? Like per tick, per point, what is it? I've never traded the Russell futures. Oh Oh, shoot. What's that? Hold on. Hold on. Interesting. All right. Oh, that makes sense. All right. Baba coming down. Let's see what we got here. $5 a tick. Interesting. What time's Powell? There is no Powell today. We just have the meeting minutes at 2. Dollar just lost 104. Yeah, but it did that earlier today. It's got to lose like this. 103. Is Tesla? There it goes. Oh, they didn't let me get it. That is kind of crazy. NQ moves like a crazy person. Like, NQ is wild. I don't trade NQ very often. Very rarely do I trade NQ. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that with the little fun Apex account that I'm just going to screw around with. Pepe, you got Trampoline stuck in my head, but the remix. Uh-oh, my computer's having a time over here. Come on. Come on, computer. All right, it's back. Sort of. Yeah, you got like 2.5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle here. That could get real interesting if we close and then start breaking. 20 years looking more and more important as Dixie tries to hold the 104 range. It will be important today. That auction is going to be very important. Let's see. Oh, guys. 17 likes away from extending the stream today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys in here. You guys are crushing it today. Thank you. Here comes a yes. All right. Let's see what we're going to get here. Baba moving back up again. I'd love to see this thing just like get off to a real hot start. I mean, that's the daily. The weekly chart is what I'm really focused on here. The weekly chart looks pretty freaking good. Like pretty good, man. So we got to see what's going to go on with that. Dollar losing 104. That's interesting. Tessie coming up to 2. Did it tap 200 here? 199.40. It was really close. Where's Telly? Telly's TLT is really only going to make its move today after the auction at 1. Everyone has eyeballs on Nvidia's earnings while the YouTube video earnings while the real market catalyst could be in bonds. Yeah, it is. It probably is. It actually definitely is. If you look at if you're trying to be a long-term investor at all right now, you have to pay attention to the 30-year, the 20-year, and the 10-year. Those are some of the most important things in the market right now that people just fail to get. It's when are those yields going to start coming down? High yields for these growth companies is not good. You need to see these yields start to come down. Now, the problem is, and we've been talking about this a lot, the problem with what you're seeing in the market right now with the data is that you're seeing some elements of inflation coming down aggressively and some elements not. That's an issue. The Fed needs to see all of these different elements and inputs into CPI, PPI, PCE starting to move down into the right direction. You cannot go into the Fed cannot start cutting rates until they're very, very confident that inflation is going to get basically normalized to that 2% target. Now, what this does not mean, it does not mean that what's happened to prices over the last 2 years is going to get reversed. That's not the case. The price increases are going to keep occurring, but they're just going to start increasing at a lower and lower rate. Yeah, sorry for the YouTube nonsense here. My whole thing is being annoying right now. I don't know what the deal is, but it's... All right, we should be back. 6 likes away from 120. There you go. Baba trying to get back above 76 there. That would be good. HLIT and Sono. Yeah, sure. No. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. I just need it to tighten up a lot more. That's all I need on that one. I just need it to tighten up a little bit more. Seems okay on this end? All right. Yeah, it was just screwing around a little. Telly baby movement, but nothing crazy. Squirrels synthetic likes are in? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Everything you said is exactly right about inflation. Disinflation, okay. Deflation, reinflation, bad. It's a tightrope for Powell. Yeah, it is. The problem is he has Yellen breathing down his neck, trying to get him to cut rates. It's an election year. They have like a third of all of the outstanding United States debt maturing this year, so they have to roll that over. That's a big problem for the market. Like, there's a lot of issues with what's happening right now that people just don't get. And we've explained them time and time again. If you guys have questions on it, just ask. Like, this is probably the only resource that you guys have. It's streaming and out in the market that's going to help you guys out with this. The only one. Nobody understands these things, and they need to. As a market participant, you have to understand these things. If you don't, you're going to get screwed. I love when people try to tell me that inflation going down from 7 to 5% means things will get cheaper. I'm like, who wants to tell them? You want me to tell them? Exactly. That's not how it works. It's the same thing with the Fed cutting rates. Like, the Fed technically could cut rates now and then hold them there. They're still higher than they were previously. It just means that the pace at which things are going to go down is a lot slower. That's what that means. Here comes ES making an attempt here. Here comes ES. All right, guys, I got to run to the bathroom for like 2 seconds here. I will be right back. You got 5 likes to go until whatchamacallit, until we can extend the stream today. So, again, the course is 50% off, team. Here you guys go. Boom. I mean, that's the problem. That is the best trading education that you guys will ever see. But give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see. Tessie, Telly. This market's just slow. This market is just slow. Oh, you guys hit 120. That means we're streaming longer today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Dude, I don't know what the deal is with my computer today, but it's just not having a good time. Not having fun. Bob is just kind of flickering around here, not doing anything, just kind of hanging on. No real aggression yet. Oh, somehow the likes went to 119. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys lost it there. I saw it at 120, and then somehow it went down. Which one of you guys? Oh, now it's back. You guys are walking a tight rope here. Dude, this market's boring. I don't even want to scalp it. There's nothing to scalp. I have a confession. You created 120 accounts and you hit the like button? No. Don't do that. Ralph, stop. Let's see. Alright. ES just flickering around. Me? Just hanging around. Alright. Your computer doesn't like your phone? It's not plugged into it. But I can hear it being in, like, it's just like, it's like it's got the air fan on or whatever for no reason. This thing's a piece of garbage. I gotta get a new one at some point. Yeah, have fun trying to trade this today, guys. Have fun. You gonna try and scalp here? No. No. These are days that you just kind of wait around, which is fine. Let's see. It's Wednesday already, which is kind of crazy. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? I can't believe the club was offering that deal last week where it was like 2 Grey Goose for like $500. I'm like, that's not. You're doing basically buy one, get one free Grey Goose? That's insane. Camera's down. Oh my God, we're on the struggle train today. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me turn the air conditioning on. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. It's not that hot in here. It's not even that hot in here. This is ridiculous. Are we back? Let's see. Camera! Ah! Hello. Did I get that? Yeah. Nice. He's fixing his human mask. I'm not a lizard. I am not a lizard. All right? You guys can see. I get stopped out sometimes too. Birthday celebration with the family this weekend. There you go, Tor. That'll be fun. Baba losing it here. It's gonna need some help. It's gonna need some help. I mean, you got a lot of room on this thing. Down to like 72. I do like that one, though. You want a day off? From what? From what? What do you want a day off from? Like working? Am I related to Mark Zuckerberg? No. I am not. I am not a lizard. Just because I've called out every single stock that's exploded over the last couple months doesn't mean that I'm a freaking lizard. All right? Just means that we're really good at this. I'm Ken Griffin's son. DSLR? I don't know. I just have I don't know. It's a Sony A7S III. Is that a DSLR? Not a lizard, just a wizard? That too. That too. I am a wizard. Tessie been moving down. Telly got hit there. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. I mean, I know we extended the stream today with the likes, but like there's just literally nothing going on. Like Bob is screwing around. We got Sonos doing nothing. We got Tessie coming. Where's Nvda right now? Is this thing still selling off? Yeah. Down $11. Came back up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's... Oh, Daniel, I know what you're saying now. Yeah. I feel like those just get... If you were a lizard, would I admit it? Probably not, honestly. I probably wouldn't tell you guys if I was a lizard. Like, I probably wouldn't, you know? Why would I do that? Yes, that's a DSLR. Oh, cool. We're just watching paint dry. I could call someone and get my what do you call it? My options approved, and then you guys could see me like just somehow raise like 30 to 40 grand of capital on stream. Like, we could do that. I mean, that's not... I'm gonna probably do that this week anyway. Just get a nice quick 30, 40 grand and then just have a bunch of cash to buy dips if I want to. Time to hit the studio. There you go. HSIC on the daily. We already did. I think that was the one that looked all right. Ooh, here comes the slippage on ES. Oh, that's an interesting Walter Bloomberg headline. Extend the stream for Nvidia earnings instead. I don't really want to stream Nvidia earnings. I got things to do. I gotta build out this whole new mastermind thing for you guys. You're welcome. For what? Oh, the ES knife? Yeah, ES knifed a little there. Nothing crazy. It's just chopping, guys. There's nothing here for you guys to do today. We'll still stream, though. You guys hit the like threshold, so I'm going to stay here. That's what we're going to do. 30 to 40K is what your 20,000 or so, or 400-hour piece of service will run. 20,000 miles. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. No, it's not like I'm just going to, like, rate, like sell the whatever. Let's just call it 30 grand in premium. And then take it and run. No, it's just going to sit there, and then if I want to buy dips with it, I will. Which I probably will. It'll be fun. We can watch the candles that blow up portfolios together. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money gambling on Nvidia's earnings. Like, it's going to be... Like, that's kind of why you're not seeing the market do a whole lot here. Because, like, why do anything before one of the largest companies in the market that everybody's watching is going to report? Plus, we have FOMC minutes. Plus, we have bond, like, 20-year bond auction at 1. You don't own any shares in Nvidia. Why would you listen to the earnings call? Exactly. I don't own any Nvidia. Let's see. 101. Oh, that's pretty... I mean, yeah, that's to be expected. The dude's a monster. Let's see. This is just nothing. Let's see. I wonder how much is betting on Nvidia's earnings this week. Like, I wonder what the number is. We could do, like, a quick calculation on the weeklies. Like, the total... Nah, it'd be hard. We'd have to do a bunch of calculations. Because the open interest... Yeah, it's a lot. Like, you can already just see it's a lot. Yeah, it's like... It's like... Just in the options market, it's probably a billion. At least. Let's just do one of them, the 700s. 9,178 times what? 2,800? I mean, that's 25 million right there on that strike. There's $25 million being held. Check the options flow. Nah, options flow is pretty useless. People use it. I don't know how. I don't know why they think that logically that's a good thing to do, but I mean they do. They think they're following, like, yeah, the premiums are through the roof. So they were through the roof on Palo Alto yesterday too. It's ridiculous. Like, on the 700 strike for this week, there's $25 million approximately worth of open interest at the current prices right now. And then if you think about that in terms of, let's think about notional value. So if you go to the notional value, what's Nvidia trading at? 678. What was it? 9178. It's like $622 million worth of notional value on one strike. Which, again, isn't that much, but, like, that's a lot. Nvidia 1300 calls it. That's, like, 100% out of the money. No, I would say probably not. That, to me, would not make a whole lot of sense. You think Nvidia is going to go up 100? Like, even if it made a 50% move, you're still going to get slaughtered. I'm kind of just throwing money away there. You know? Premiums through the roof's house market makers. It could help you, too, if you were selling options on them, if you were iron condoring it at, like, 1 standard deviation. It could help you as well. I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah, like, a lot of people were asking about, like, when should we buy options on Nvidia today? And it's like, that's not even a question that we should be asking anybody. Like, should be no, you should not be doing that. If you want to gamble, go for it. But don't think that that's a good strategy to have over time. You guys already know where to go if you want successful, profitable, easy to learn, very simple, systematic strategies over time. It's the link right up top of the live chat there. You guys already have access to everything. It's just up to you whether or not you're actually serious about trading in the market and taking your financial education seriously. That's really what it comes down to. It's like a lot of people are out there screwing around in the market. It's like, not really that serious about making money in the market, are you? NQ's crazy today. Can't pick a direction. Yeah, there's no reason to be trading this stuff. Everything's just chopping around. Throwaway money on Palo Alto too. Yeah, if it's throwaway money, it's fine. The Palo Altos though that was a great trade. Do you strangle it or you just go put side? Yeah, those could double by the end of the day as people fly into them, but it's just like high risk, low reward. You're doing like a 1-to-1 risk to reward on a like full-sized nonsense there with like, I don't know. I don't like that. That's not something that I'm going to be. No thanks. Baba slipping some more. Still got a great weekly candle here though. Put side only? Damn, you killed that one. You killed that trade. TLT slip in here. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, it's down 18 cents going into the auction later today. This market is going to do a total of 0. It's not going to do anything. FOMC minutes, it'll move around on. The auction, it'll move around on. And then absolute... Ooh. We could trade some after hours futures with Nvidia's earnings coming out. That would actually be fun. Let's see. Opening range box, you're just going to chop till it breaks above or below. Which opening range? Because it's not within the 15-minute one. You're going to take AMD puts with Nvidia calls, all more than 10% out of the money. Well, you're going to have to get decent prices and be able to get something that could rip. What's Nvidia pricing in today? We haven't done that yet. Let's go through what Nvidia's pricing in. It's going to be insanity. I would guess 15%? 15? Let's see what it is. Let's call it 3635, 3580. Divided by 680. Nah, 10.6%. Nvidia's pricing in 10.6% for their earnings. That's aggressive. Yeah, it's about 11%. So that's one standard deviation. Two standard deviations would be like 22%. 21.5%, 22% there. That's huge. The options market is not what it used to be, guys. I mean, it used to be fun, especially for earnings. You could catch some absolutely ridiculous trades. Now you got to really hunt for them because all these people are now trying to come into the market and trade options. It's increasing premium. It's not as crazy as it used to be. You used to be able to get some wildly cheap options for earnings, and they would go up 4,000 or 5,000% if you hit the strangle on them. Now if you were playing two standard deviations, if you hit a two standard deviation move, you're at least making 1,500% every time. Now it's maybe you get 500, but it's not worth the risk because the total return on the trade is lower. You're going to have a lot more that just go to zero because of all that cranked up IV. It just doesn't make... That's why you guys don't see me do it very much. It's only the ones that I have, a decent understanding of, all right, maybe this could do this. And then I sling it. But I played 2 earnings this season. Maybe... It might have even been 1. I know I played Robinhood. Other than that, though, I don't think I did anything. Maybe I did another. Maybe there was one more in there that I did, but I don't think so. Let's see here. Baba moving back up. Nothing crazy, though. Still just hanging out. I mean, this weekly chart looks nasty. I might get something with, some further expiration on it, too. I kind of like Baba. You have a boatload of Sox S shares? Oh, yes. You do have to kind of play around. I mean, why wouldn't you just go with puts on them? If you have a boatload of Sox S shares, why are you even getting calls? Just for a fun trade? I guess, yeah. You bottom ticked Netflix? Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. JSMY ripping good? Nice. I know, I gotta start hunting for some more crypto trades. Where's Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin on the daily was looking nasty. Did that ever invalidate, or what's up with that? Still holding on here. Down a decent amount today, 1.83%. But it is interesting that Bitcoin's holding these highs while the broad market has just been selling off. Robin Hood, Robin who, I'm in your hood, robbing everyone. That's what I do. Dude, I love... Did you guys... Alright, hold on. Since there's really nothing happening, did you guys see the dating show they did? Oh my god. I could not stop laughing. There was one where he's just like, you talking to me? Oh my... Did you guys see that? What were we saying? Well, Trev, then you're just using the 15-minute opening range. Dude, the dating, the e-date or whatever it was so funny. Thor, you saw it? Oh my god, dude. I couldn't stop laughing. There was one last night that I thought was like one of the best clips ever. Sorry for cussing. If he's still ripping by the time Halloween comes around, I'm going as him for Halloween. Give me that CJ Stroud jersey. I'm throwing it on backwards. Give me a little pair of glasses, and I'm good to go. That's how we do things around here. ES bouncing out of the zone. Baba coming down. That's just slow, dude. Look at this. Sketch. I love Sketch, dude. I love Sketch. He's so funny. I've started to watch a little bit less of it because it's like a little repetitive, but nothing crazy. But like, it's so good. Telly's not looking great. What show? It's not a show. It's a stream. If you're on TikTok at all, you've seen it. It's like really hard to get away from. Dude, one of those TikToks I have is like still like cranking over like 800,000 views. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. It's ripping over there. Let's see. What's it at? 829K. That's insane. That's like my most viewed video on social media ever. It's ridiculous. Just type in Sketch into TikTok and you'll have a laugh. Zach Lewis is running out of time. He's so good, dude. You're more like a Johnny Manziel type. That's not the point. It's not the point. You're missing the point, Wayne. You haven't downloaded TikTok yet? What are you, 75 years old? Sorry, Trev. Sorry. We got the boomer. The boomer jokes are coming out. I know, I forget sometimes that you guys are all boomers in here, and it's not just like me and a bunch of people my age. Nvidia earnings. Do not try this at home, then proceed to do it at home. You're just follow the leader of bad examples. Are you doing it? TikTok will take it. No, it won't. You gotta be really weak to be able to like, get caught in the TikTok rabbit hole. That's all nonsense. That's a problem. TikTok is not bad for you. You're bad for you. Like, come on. Define boomer. We've done this before. It's anybody who's older than me. You guys are all boomers. I just like people are like TikTok is so bad, and it's like, no, you're bad. You don't have self-control. Market structure base? Christian, I don't really have a problem with that. It depends though. I mean, I give you just like the nastiest fib strategy ever in the day trading mastery course. It's had like 13 or 14 winning months in a row. SB rant incoming? No, there's no rant. It's just like people are lazy and weak. If you give them the opportunity to do things that they already want to do, they're going to do it. Am I going to play the Fed report on here? Nah, we're not going to be on it too. I don't want some like, where is this? I want, like, May's not bad. Is he just trying to hide the fact that he wears a skin suit over his scales? I'm not a lizard. I am not a lizard, okay? This is not how this works. Does Nvda pop there? I don't know. There's a time SV used Squirrel to help with technology advice. Yeah, I'm bad with technology. In that sense, I am a boomer, but not really. Like, I just don't... You guys are here to listen to me talk about the market, not be like, ooh, look, pretty stream. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how content works. Everybody likes to say it's like, increase its quality. No, that doesn't do anything for you. Make better content. That's what you need to focus on. That's what a lizard would say. You guys are the lizard people. How about that? How about you guys are the lizard people? All right? NQ After Hours is going to be a blast today. I might do it. I don't know. Maybe we could do it. I don't know. I don't really feel the need to gamble, though. Boomer Lizard, the only explanation on how you're good at trading the markets? I don't think it is. I think it's just because I've been doing this since I was 14, and I just know what I'm doing. Like, we just sit here and take high probability setups. That's it. That's all we do. Like, guys, the trading is so simple. And it's actually easy if you follow what, like, I tell you to do. Take high probability setups. Have decent risk management. Do not do all of the other stuff that stupid retail traders do. And you're gonna be fine. And then you're good to go. Like, guys, those courses are literally made and bulletproofed against all of the mistakes that, like, normal traders make. It's impossible. That's why they're there. Like, so many people are just struggling so much, and it's like, well, you know, you guys have had the opportunity to get 50% off the best trading education ever. Let's see. Sent you to Planet Earth at age 14. 14. Aren't I 15 now? I'm 24. Also, here's another thing. I keep getting asked how old I am at the bar. Not by the bouncers. By other people. Do I really look that young? Is that, like, I'm 24. Do I look really young? Because they think I'm, like, 19. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm 24. I don't get it. Like, it's happened a few times. And I'm like, it just, like, throws me off every time. And I'm like, what do you want me to do about this? I do look young? Well, you know, that's fine. I mean, young blood. Like, I'm gonna look real good when I'm 30. I'm gonna look like 24 when I'm 30 then. Which is what I do, unless I really crank up the drinking again. Then I'll age really quick. Which honestly is probably not, we don't want to do that. Why do we have Bitcoin chart on here? What are we doing? Let's see what ES wants to do. ES, what are you doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You got a baby face, use it to your advantage. Yeah, I mean, like, these people will just look at me and be like, how old are you? And I'll be like, I'm 24. How old are you? Stop, I don't say that. Alright, let's see. You guys cranked the like button today. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You look like a baby's head on a grown-up body. That's weird. Let's rephrase that. Daniel. Alright, let's see what we got here. To be fair, 24 is really young. Drinking equals bad risk to reward? It does. It does. Nothing good ever comes from drinking. It's good to look young for that reason. When I get ID'd, people are like, oh, wow, you're old. Yeah, I know. I know, it's weird. I mean, everybody gets ID'd everywhere in Boston, so it's, like, not really a big deal. Like, you know what I hate, though? I do, this is the one thing I really don't enjoy about Boston, is that they don't do happy hour deals, which kind of stinks. So, but they have some pretty good food deals, though, which obviously I take advantage. Oh my God, guys, I didn't tell you this story. Oh boy, we got 10 minutes left. All right, I forgot about this. So remember how me and my friends used to always go to that place? Ooh, Bob is coming back. We used to always go to that. If we get the 2-for-1 right now, are we guaranteed the option to purchase the masterclass course, or will be on the waiting list? Jonathan, you will be guaranteed to get in, and you'll also be guaranteed to get the wait list. Well, okay, hold on. You'll be guaranteed to get the link first. So, if you're one of the lucky 150 people that get it, yeah, I mean, you guys that are in the courses are going to get sent it first. So if you do that between like now and Saturday, you're going to be able to get the link. Under what? So what were we talking about? All right, so you know that restaurant that we used to go to that would do the tacos? Specialty tacos back on the menu? No, even worse. Yeah, the taco place. So we went to go do the taco, just go do the all-you-can-eat taco deal there again. And we called them, and they were like, oh, they were closed, like on a Tuesday. We were like, that's weird. They're closed on a Taco Tuesday? That doesn't make any sense. So then my friends on a Thursday went there and asked like one of the bartenders, like what is it? Is Taco Tuesday coming back? And they go, we actually don't serve food anymore. We only do like little bar bites now. So even though this is probably not the case, I'm going to say that me and my friends single-handedly put the restaurant element of this club in financial turmoil so that they no longer were able to offer not only unlimited tacos, but any food whatsoever. The food was really good, though, man. I liked it there. It's just nobody was ever in there. So, you ruined it. I know. We flew too close to the sun, guys. We flew too close to the sun. No, I didn't tell you guys that there's no food at all anymore. Which stinks, because in the summer, they had like a nice outdoor area. You could go and eat tacos. It was great. So, a little disappointed about that. It was fun while it lasted. Rest in peace. It was so good. That one night where we were there from 6:30 until 10, eating tacos, nothing like it. SUV ran them out of business. That's fine. I've paid that overall establishment enough money to have as many tacos as I want. Tesla got sharked. Kind of want to do the pizza party though. I've told you guys about the pizza party idea, right? I think I've told you guys about that. Those tacos were so good, though. The fish ones were good. The chicken ones were good. The beef ones were good. The pork belly ones were insane. What a market today, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing. But yeah, also, Jonathan, once you guys hop into the courses, you guys have any questions on anything, you just message me on Instagram or Twitter, and then we're good to go. You guys just, any questions that you guys have, I'll help you guys out. SV should hire their cook. For like being a private chef, that would cost a lot of money. What's the most tacos you can eat? Well, these were pretty big, and I ate 15 of them. But also, this isn't like, I'm not like peak, like I'm light right now. It's not like I'm eating. So we'll get the link first, but I'm sure there'll be more than 150 people on the list. So say 300 people who bought the Swingies option course, they'll get the link first, but only 150 will get it. Yes. Yes. You guys also, those of you guys that are already in the courses, will be getting a 20% discount as well. I have a feeling that those of you guys that are in the courses are probably going to take all the spots. But who knows? If there's any rollover spots, I send them out to the list that has like 4,700 people on it. If I was like back in college when I was like 230, like 230 pounds, I could have easily eaten 20 of them. No problem. I probably could have eaten more. We want to do a hot dog eating competition. That's kind of our next thing we're going to do. I think we're going to do a hot dog eating not speed. I'm not dipping hot dogs in water. I'm not an animal. But hot dog eating competition would be fun. It'd be nice when like it gets warm out, because then my friends have a deck with like a Blackstone and another grill on it, so we can just whip up a bunch of hot dogs and then just like be whales for the day. Yep, you are a lizard. I'm not a lizard, dude. Yeah, Jonathan, like you can take your chances at getting it from the mailing list, but I don't know. You guys have seemed very, very, very excited about the mastermind recently, so I don't know. I mean, you guys might take them all. These are the types of things that make people ask, how old are you? It's not your appearance. That we want to have a hot dog eating competition? Come on, bro. You guys don't do that stuff? You guys don't do that stuff with your friends? Come on. Baba just chilling. I might snipe a little more on that. Let's see. You're offering some awesome info. I am. Squirrel, I'm not going to record it. I'm not recording it. You just got one of those Blackstone 22-inch electric grills for the apartment patio. Not liking it as good as the gas one, but best option. See, I would like them. Just bought the 2-for-1. Thanks, STV. Jonathan, no problem, man. You got any questions about anything in there? Just reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram, and whatchamacallit, and I'll answer all your questions. And make sure that you follow, and this goes for all you guys too. Make sure that you guys follow the STV Swing Kings Twitter account, and then if you guys are in the courses, and then send me a message on that account, not on another account, on that account, the STV Swing Kings account, with your email, and then I'll accept you in there. And that's one of the places that the watch list for you guys gets sent out every week. Tesla, not a great daily candle form in there. What's ES doing? A total of 0. The stuff that goes through Arvin's head must be wild. Arvin's a smart guy, man. Arvin's got a lot of info in that brain of his. Stop, Squirrel. Welcome, Jonathan. 1 of 1. Giving you a shout out there. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you guys have been crushing it. I love seeing you guys win like that. It's just ridiculous. There's nothing today. I mean, I don't even think I'm going to scalp anything. Like, this price action just looks terrible. Why would we do anything with this? Beats me, man. There we go. Sweet. Arvin is super sharp, razor sharp. He is smart kid. All right, what do we got here? Oh, interesting. All right. On his ankle OnlyFans? No, I don't have an. Well, technically I do, but you guys made it. I didn't do it. That was all you guys. Yeah, Baba's just like a slow bleed out after that nice pop. Like, look at the 15-minute. It's just 2 nice candles and then just a slow bleed. So you got to see if this thing can kind of break this trend and then come back to the upside there. All right, it is 11 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. We got our extended stream done. Shout out to all of you guys that were hitting the like button today. I appreciate it. It's going to make it a lot easier for you guys to come back and find these streams. Very slow day. Nothing really to do here. So be careful. We got the 20-year bond auction at 1. We've got the Fed minutes coming out at 2, and then Nvda earnings after hours. And again, those of you guys that still need to hop in, get that 50% off deal to the courses. I'll throw that link in here one last time for you guys. Again, once you guys hop in, follow that Twitter account, shoot it a message with your email, and then you guys have any questions about anything, make sure that you message me on Instagram or Twitter, and we are good to go. So team, I will see you guys later. Peace!